just about to get underway. Angel Martinez getting ready to hit.
Angel Martinez.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rodon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 255 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. This one popped up. Marte under this one. And there are 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Barger under it. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, and our pitcher tonight, Jacob deGrom. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Way waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Ball down.
To
Nope,
count, you
inside,
really
ball
don't
two.
want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Yeah.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Just missed.
Inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And a payoff pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Lined into right. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
The second baseman, Nick
2 outs. Base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Nick Gonzalez. First offering way inside. Almost got him. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the base.
And it gets by him. The throw in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Jorge Mateo now. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Way out front for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Nope. Outside.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swings through that. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one not close. And it's 3-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0. And that
Ball
one
one.
upstairs, ball one.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Luis Arraez stands in.
What do you got?
Swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he held up.
Ball two.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Fouled off left side. Left field. Reynolds grabs it on the run. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number two. This one in the air, center field. Mateo moving under it. And that is that. On to the third inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Angel Martinez. And that is out of play.
Well, these Giants, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Just missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next is Scott Bell.
First pitch swinging.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit, walked his first time.
O'Hearn.
Swing and a foul out of play. Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
A little bit low. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Center field. Lucas settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Yeah, that's fouled off. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Strike him out without a swing. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Witt in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. In the air, right field. Martinez takes it in for the out. He's 0 for 1.
Second baseman, Goodell. Martinez.
Several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Ball. That's inside.
Back here at Rogers Center, here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Bryan Reynolds.
Bryan Reynolds.
Did he go?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. The 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. That one fouled off. The Jays up by a run, top half of inning number 4.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Struck out swinging his first time.
Rutschman.
Nope. Ball 1. Hey!
Pitch in the dirt. 2-1. That one missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's in there. Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Runner on the goal. This one in the air, center field. Lucas settles underneath it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Juan Soto. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Slider clips the zone.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Foul ball, still 0-2. stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Aye!
That one pushed foul. Oh, 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. This one in the air, right field, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Good eye right there. Up and in, and now it's 3-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
A couple of singles back to back. What a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A 3-run homer. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. New arm for the Giants, Luke Little.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Albies in his 9th season, 29 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Comes up empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Check swing went around, and that's strike 1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one in the dirt, and the count's full. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. New inning getting started. Here's Trevor Story now.
The shortstop, Trevor
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Rodon back to work. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder, number 9, Jorge Mateo.
On a bounce right side. Marte throws to first in time. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Right fielder, number 1,
Angel Martinez, the next Giant to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Two down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
Ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left
The
off.
batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball, that's out.
And he boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
The batter, number 4.
So a man aboard. So up next for Toronto, Ketel Marte. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The 1-0. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Up and
That's
in.
ball 3.
And now 3-0. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
So a walk.
Nope.
Puts runners
Ball
at
4.
first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
2 on, 1 out. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Nope, that's down.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Witt around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. Then it's 5-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
All 1. That's
just
ball 2.
missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's
That
ball
one
3.
misses. 3 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Caleb Fieldball.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning.
On the West Coast, I don't even really go out. I'ma concentrate on my God. When I go to the East, everybody copping. Please, I'ma make that boys like me. When I go up north, I'm cold. Now the team be cold, so you know how to bring that torch. When I go down south, I be in the field, can't win, sitting on no couch. They wanna see you lose.
Top 6. And now it's the Giants DH, Josh Bell. A new arm into the game, the righty, Braden Fisher.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. Swings through him for the K. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat. Brian Reynolds here.
Reynolds.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Ball in.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
The right fielder, Addison Barger.
Curveball over for a called strike. The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Foul ball there. Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
On the ground right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Swing and a base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
Everything came together for him. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and
Runner takes off, spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 1 out man at first. And up next for San Francisco, Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 2. On the ground right side. Sends it to first, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Colson Montgomery, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner at scoring position. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. Now the tag at third, and they got him. That's out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball, that's high.
Back-to-back
that's
breaking
out.
pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte. Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Hunter Barco.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Foul ball. Barco, a tall lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. No question about this one. It's out of here. A two-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Here's Juan Soto, 0 for 3 in this one. And that skips into dirt.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Bolton.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Swings through that one. And that misses. Gonna count 1 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ball inside.
Just off the inside corner. Ball 3. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. One down. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. New arm for the Giants, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
All one.
That one at triple digits.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Number 4, Luis Robredo.
Tapped softly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. ready to begin the eighth. Leading off, Colson Montgomery. Jojo Romero comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Slider right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next is Giants, the center fielder, number 9, Jorge Mateo.
The Giants with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lays down a bunt to the right side. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Back to the top of the order, Angel Martinez will hit next.
Martinez.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two down, nobody on. Right side. Barger gets under it. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ozzie Albies. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 10-0.